Guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's video is going to be my July reset. I don't know how it is already July, but we're here. It is officially blazing hot in Texas. I think the feels like temperature for today is like 110-ish. We did some work outside yesterday and it was miserable hot, but anyways, we are going to be resetting for the month of July, which I'm very excited about. So in my decluttering video, which I believe was the video you saw right before this, I included like a little July, well, I guess it wasn't really July, but like a summer bucket list of things that, like, projects I want to do around the house, and then things I'd like to do this month. It's not even this month, during summer, sorry, which I think will be really fun. And then I've kind of incorporated those into my July goals a little bit, but let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be doing my July goals. We're going to reflect on June goals. We're going to close out my June budget. We're going to set my July budget. We are going to be updating like my calendars and probably do a little bit of planning on my Google Calendar as well. So if you're interested, then just keep watching. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and go through my June goals. So I have them right here in front of me. So the first category for June goals is personal, and I had on here that I wanted to read 3 books, which I definitely did. I don't remember off the top of my head exactly how many. I want to say hopefully by the end of this month I'll have read 6, which is really good. I'm getting super close already to my yearly book goal, which I'm excited about, on Backyard Landscape. I have worked on it. It's not finished, mainly because it has been so dang hot here. I have not been able to finish it because you can only really work really early in the morning or really late in the evening. So it's definitely gonna get done, but haven't finished yet. The next thing I have on here is to plan something for our anniversary, which we actually are gonna do. So I'm hoping we're gonna be making a trip to Galveston for the weekend, which also happens to be 4th of July weekend, kind of, since 4th of July falls on a Tuesday. It's kind of weird, but our anniversary is the 2nd, which is on Sunday. So we're thinking about going down to Galveston either for Friday and Saturday night or just Saturday, because I actually have to work on Monday, which kind of stinks. And then I have Tuesday off, which is kind of random. And I don't have enough vacation days since, you know, I'm still kind of new. But anyways, so we're gonna hopefully be doing that. And then start planning bathroom decor. I have definitely done that. I've started buying stuff. I'm kind of playing around with it right now, and I'm filming a whole separate video on that. Okay, so the next category is health and wellness. And I put on here that I wanted to weekly plan my meals, which we have done. And I found this really helps with just like having our meals ready. By the time like we get off, we know what we're gonna cook. I can start getting stuff prepped for Jacob, because if you don't know, I'm a terrible cook. Jacob is the cook of the family. And so I like trying to prep what I can for him before he gets home. And it's also just helped us kind of have a routine. We're not like impulse buying stuff at the grocery store and buying stuff we don't necessarily need. We're eating out less. Just overall, it's helpful for us. So I want to keep up with that. And then I have on here wake up before 7. This is primarily because I'm hoping once I hit the 90-day mark, I can switch from working like 8 to 5 days a week. They'll let you do 4 10s. And so with that being said, I'll start work at 7. So I need to start like kind of waking up early. And plus, since I start work at 8, like I need to be up and not just like rolling straight out of bed to work. That's not really like a healthy mindset, if you know what I mean. Like I need to have some morning time to kind of wake up. But I can't cross this off because I did not consistently do it. I said I probably would say I did it maybe 50% of the time, so definitely not enough to cross off. And then the next goal I have on here was to work on a morning routine, which I've kind of been doing, but I think I've decided that I don't want to have like a big complex morning routine, especially because I can't seem to wake up at the same time every day. So I just want to find like a simple morning routine that I can do, that I can stick to every day. So I'm trying to figure out what that's going to look like for me. And then once I figure it out, I will film a video on it. And then I also have on here to eat out max 2 times during the week. So we actually did really good at this up until last week, and that is because Texas saw, like specifically the part of Texas that I'm in, saw this huge storm that's like, I'm pretty sure there were definitely tornadoes, but it wasn't like officially announced. But the airport close to us actually docked 97 miles an hour wind, and they were showing videos of like planes lifting up from the wind, which is just insane. All that to say, we lost power for like 4 days. So we ended up not being able to eat at home because obviously we have, well, actually, I don't know if you guys know this, but everything we have is electric, so we don't have any gas or propane. So we didn't have electricity, we couldn't use the stove, the microwave, the fridge, any of that. So we ended up eating at family's house and then eating out a couple nights. So that went out the window, but that's okay. Okay, the next goal I have on here is, or the next category I have on here is finance. And so I only had 3 goals on here for this month. And the first one was pay off tires, which we did, which I'm super excited about. And then the next thing we did was stick to eat out budget, which I'm honestly surprised we were able to do this since we ended up having to eat out because we lost power, but we managed to do that. And then also no mindless spending. I was good at that, Jacob was good at that, both of us did good. Okay, and then the last category is work. So I have on here, I wanted to take my CPA test, which I did. Work on / open Etsy shop. So I definitely worked on it. I haven't got it opened up yet because I need to get the pictures. I've tried like so many times to take the pictures and I'm just not happy with them. So I think I'm gonna like recruit my mom and stepdad's help for that because they're pretty good at taking pictures. So hopefully next month. And then I also put on here to post 9 videos, and I think I missed 1, so I think I'll only have 8, which is okay. And then look into trainings for work, which I did do that. So overall, I would say it was a pretty good month. There's only a few goals that I didn't accomplish, so I'll take those into consideration when I am planning for next month. And with that being said, let's go ahead and I'm gonna do this off camera and then we'll jump into my July goal. Okay, let's go ahead and go through my July goals. I have them right here in front of me. So as always, the first category is personal, and I put on here read 3 books, same as I do every month. Celebrate anniversary. I really want to watch fireworks for 4th of July, so not sure if we'll stay home. I know, so last year we were in a burn ban, and then at New Year's Eve, the house behind us definitely had a lot, but I want to see like, I don't know, I want to be able to get a good view of the fireworks because we have a ton of trees. I'm sorry, I'm looking outside as we speak, but we have a ton of trees, so you can't see the fireworks super well. So I don't know yet what that's gonna look like, but I definitely want to be able to go watch fireworks. And then I want to finish the bathroom. So I would say I'm like 50% done. I'm in the process of like testing out the things and figuring out what I want to keep versus what I want to return. So hopefully by the end of the month that'll be done. And then I also want to have a family barbecue. I just think that would be so fun. I could envision what I want in my head, so hopefully we can make it happen, but I think that would be fun. Okay, so the next category is health and wellness, and I put on here I want to work on moving my body, whatever way that looks like, whether that's going on walks, doing like a simple workout at home. I'm not quite sure yet, but I just want to be conscious of that. And then I'm carrying over like meal prep / weekly planning out our meals because that works really well for us. And then I'm also bringing over wake up before 7 during the week because I do want to make conscious effort about that and really try and get in that routine. And then also put on here that I want to have a simple morning routine, kind of like I just spoke about. Need to like simplify it and figure out what works well for me. That way I can keep it up and it's sustainable. Okay, and then the financial goals. So I want to keep this kind of like low key, nothing too big. So I want to get our hospital paid off. We're really close and we definitely should have that done this month. And with that being said, I just want to really try and save to work off paying off the next thing. I also want to update our savings goals because I know that we've pretty much got everything saved up for Jacob's truck, which is really exciting. So I want to figure out kind of where we want to prioritize our savings next. And then I want to stick to our grocery and eat out budget. Okay, and then the last category is work. So I want to get a good review. So I'm thinking I'll have my 90-day review at the end of this month, if not like the first week of August. So I'm just gonna put that on a July goal. That way I can just work on really trying to be good this month, you know, make myself stand out at work and stuff like that. and then post 9 videos. And then I need to make a new study schedule for my next CPA exam. And then lastly is open my Etsy shop. So I hope you guys enjoyed my goals. I definitely have my work cut out for me this month, but I'm excited and I definitely think that they're achievable. So let's go ahead and get into my budget. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and close out our June budget. So you can see on the screen, I've gone ahead and filled out all my expenses over here, and I'm filming this on the 29th, so there's still one more day to go. But you can see over here all of the different incomes that we had this month, and then what I budgeted for, and then what I actually got. So you can see that almost all of them were higher than budgeted, and I do this on purpose because I always want to budget for a lower amount, and then anything extra is an added bonus. So for Jacob's stuff, like a lot of times, like when you see a significant difference like this, that means he picked up an extra shift. And this 800 was before he got his most recent raise. He used to bring home like 850 a week, and then now it's like 992, but I always try and budget on the lesser side, and then anything else we've been putting into savings. So for example, these two, we ended up putting the difference, which is kind of my math that I've done over here, into savings on his truck. Same with these. And then you can also see he'll also get paid tomorrow, but I'm not counting that because I think we're gonna end up using that for our anniversary trip, and then whatever we have left over we'll put into savings. So you can see we have like what, $19 left to spend, which I'll just leave. So all of our bills were consistently what I budgeted for the most part, and then we were also able to pay off the tires, which was great, and then the hospital, we got that paid off. So if we look at our expenses, I'm gonna try and make this bigger so you guys can see, hopefully. Groceries, we were pretty close on. Eating out, we ended up going $10 over, which I thought we were under budget, so not sure how that happened, but that's all right. So this is due to, because like I mentioned, we lost electricity, so we ended up having to eat out, but there's nothing you can do about that, so it's okay. And then alcohol was under budget. Gifts was a little bit over budget because it was Father's Day, and we ended up, I knew we were gonna buy Jacob's dad a nice gift for Father's Day, but I didn't realize my brothers were gonna buy my dad also a nice gift, and then I had to contribute, so that was a little bit more than expected, which is okay. And then I was under budget on my spending, which is good. Jacob was way over on his, which is not good. The pets was, this is because I unexpectedly had to take Draco to the vet because he had a allergic reaction to something. We still don't really know what it was, but that's why that's over, which we ended up not even getting hay, which thankfully worked out well because we would have way gone over. The house stuff was under budget, and that's because we ended up not buying the mulch for the like back area that I thought we were going to. Clothing was under budget because Jacob ended up not buying boots, which is good. And then we were under budget on my car gas. We were a little bit over on diesel, but that's just because the price has gone up. We ended up not buying anything for the vehicles, which is good. Tolls was what was expected. Medical was under. Jacob's welding hood was a little bit more than what he told me, so we're a little bit over there. And then we're pretty much in line with the gas on the Suburban. Now, I just want to say the reason we're able to like be this way is because I technically budgeted for this $800, and so we're technically all right because we were under budget in so many areas, which I'm grateful for because now we're able to use that for the vacation. And then savings. So I just was able to put a lot of money towards Jacob's truck, which is the result of him working some extra Saturdays, and then we just put our normal amount into these two savings, and then I just was able to throw $50 into our house account because we're trying to build that back up, like our house savings account, because it took a hit when we had to pay for the roof stuff. So try to build that back up, especially because we know we're gonna need to get some trees cut down pretty soon. But anyways, that is the June budget. We did pretty good, but let's go ahead and flip over to July. And what I'm gonna do is, so I'm gonna budget about that, and then, oh shoot, I hate when it messes up the, it's okay, it's fine, it's fine. We'll do 800, 800, 2107, 54. I'm just gonna budget the normal amount. No, we're not actually, because I forgot that since Jacob is contract, he doesn't get holidays at work yet, and I think he'll be getting paid less because of the 4th of July holiday coming up. So I'm gonna budget this at 600. Okay, so I'm gonna take out this bill. We still have that. Take out this bill. And we'll go ahead and copy over these, and then I'll just adjust them. Oh, wrong month. Okay, so this was not the right way to do this. Dang, sorry guys. Internet is gonna be 80, so we ended up having to switch internet, so I think our new one's like 80 bucks. Phone, it's 45 because I ended up paying off my phone, which is awesome. Car insurance 224, and then I need to see, let's add in roof 300, and then I need to see if we are gonna owe our trash this month. When we last paid that, we pay it in May, so do we have another month? Yeah, okay, good. So we have another month on trash. Is that all of our bills? This is gonna be now 317. Okay, so then you can see here we've got about 3,000 left to budget. So for groceries, 900, 275. This here, I don't think we have any gifts coming up, but I'm just gonna put 50 to be safe. 50 for me. 250 for the pets, because I know we'll need hay. I don't know exactly if we'll need anything else yet, but I'm just gonna budget on the high side in case. The house, I'm gonna put 100. Clothing, Jacob is gonna need new shoes, so I'm just gonna put this at 200. We can adjust it if needed. How much gas did we spend? We're just gonna do the same here, so 200, 100, paired 100. It should be 0, 20, just in case. I think this will be under, entertainment 0. And I don't really think we need much else. I always try and budget like a little bit extra here. So then we've got 420 left to budget, so we're just gonna keep this what it always is. And one thing I wanna do this month is refix our savings goals. Okay, so that's the rough budget. So I actually think we're good. Well, we'll keep that. We're gonna keep that holidays for now. So feeling pretty good about this. So that is gonna be the end of, oh no, my June budget. Okay, so here is my little kitchen calendar. So as you can see, I put on here my bills in red, usually like birthdays or holidays in dark blue, and then plans kind of vary between the lighter blue and the pink, and then anything work related is green. So we can see Jacob's off, this is when I'll get paid, and then I get paid here, and then Jacob gets paid every Friday, so I don't put that. And then I'll also input in here whatever Fridays he's working. And then usually on this top left under the notes section, or that's top right, we will put our groceries, and then down at this part, we will plan our meals for the week. And this just sits in our kitchen so we can both see it whenever we want to. So that is my kitchen calendar.